Assalamu alaikum, this is Professor Muhammad Hassan Khan, and today I think this is the last video for this course, and very much important video for everyone. So, before wasting time, just move toward the topics. Means, first of all, definitions, then reasoning. So, these are the definitions, important points, or you can say that these are important definitions. As you can see over here, credit portfolio management, KMB model, risk adjusted return on capital, bankruptcy, distribution of the credit losses, Elsman Zarsky model, securitization, pricing default swap. Next, these are the reason questions. You have to read this, understand, and give the answer. These are the one, two, three, and four. I've only give the four reason, so any two reasons are the most important. So here are the few some hints for you people. So let's start with the reason one. Assume a bank is evaluating two borrowers. Borrower A has a high Altman Z score but low collateral, while borrower B has a low Z score but owns significant collaterals. Collateral means like default, lending amount of money, or you can say that the money which have given and time to take the money. Okay, from a credit risk perspective, which borrower would you consider less risky and why? Justify your answer using logical reasoning and concept of credit risk management. Altman Z score we have already discussed. Over here there are the three cases. I'm not going to tell you what those cases were. So you only have to predict that borrower A is going to have a high Altman score but low collateral, while borrower B has a low Z score but owns significant collateral. From a credit risk perspective, which borrower would you consider less risky? A is less risky or the B is less risky? Think about it. Why? If you answering A is less risky, so you have to give the reason. In both cases, you have to give the reason. Justify your answer that why A and B are the people. Justify your answer using logical reasoning. Okay. Second reason is a global economic downturn lead to a declining scales of rising cost for several major automobile manufacturers. One of the top companies in the industry, Automax Incorporation, filed a bankruptcy due to its inability to refinance its debt. Following this, other companies in the automobile supply chain, including parts manufacturers and logistic providers, began experiencing credit downgrade. An investor confidence falls, and as investor confidence falls, banks become hesitant to lend, and several small and mid-sized firms in related sector also default. Explain how the concept of correlation between credit even. We have already discussed this chapter in chapter number I think 10. Yeah, over here. This is the topic. I'll also show you the topic. This is the topic. Okay, last topic of the chapter number 9. Okay, just read this and understand and give your answer. Explain how the concept of collateral concept of correlation between the credit events applies to the scenarios. Identify the identify at least three interlinked outcomes and describe how one credit event can trigger a chain reaction in the financial system. Okay. Third reason, a financial institution is analyzing a portfolio with two loans, loan X, and loan X has a high expected return but also a high probability of default, PD, while loan Y has lower expected return and a low probability default. If the institution must choose only if the institution must choose only one loan to include in the portfolio. Again, if the institution must choose only one loan to include in the portfolio, which should it choose? There are two options, X and Y. Institution have to choose between X and Y. Support your answer using credit principle and logical reason. Just give the logical reason. Company, if institution or any company must choose, which they choose, include a portfolio. Only one have to be chosen. Okay, give your answer. Question number 4. XYZ Investment Bank is reviewing its portfolio of corporate bond aimed concern about rising interest rate and an economic slowdown. The risk management department present a credit loss distribution chart showing a range of portfolio losses under different economic conditions. In senior management noticed that while the average expected loss appear manageable, there is a long tail on the distribution indicating a small probability of very large losses. Why it is important for XYZ Investment Bank to analyze the full distribution of credit losses rather than focusing on only on the expected average loss. The reason taken from where, I'll also tell you about from where taken. This is taken from chapter number, I think chapter number 10 or chapter number 9. Yeah, no, I think it taken from which chapter? I've also tell over here. It's taken from the chapter distribution of credit losses. This is a topic. Okay, distribution of credit losses. I think this topic is in yeah, from here, chapter number 9. Okay, just read it, understand, and give the answer. Thank you very much. These are the 4 reasons. From these 4, 2 are the most important. Okay, so thank you very much. These are the definition, most important. So just see this and give the answer. Thank you very much.